Have you ever noticed the quiet one in the room? Not the shy one, not the insecure one, but the one who observes more than he speaks. People call him weird, distant, lost in his own world. But what if he's not disconnected from reality? What if he's simply seeing a version of reality that most people can't comprehend? There's a deep and often misunderstood connection between intelligence, loneliness, and deep thinking. It's not that highly intelligent people hate others. It's that they often struggle to relate. Their minds don't stay on the surface. While others talk about trends, gossip, and distractions, they're thinking about meaning, patterns, behavior, and existence itself. And that difference creates a gap. Over time, that gap turns into distance, and that distance slowly becomes isolation. An intelligent person doesn't just see things, he analyzes everything. A simple conversation becomes a study of tone, intent, and hidden emotion. A social gathering becomes an observation of group dynamics, fake smiles, and unspoken tension. Even silence feels louder than words. Because of this constant depth, normal interactions begin to feel shallow. And when conversations lack depth, the mind naturally disconnects, not out of arrogance, but out of a lack of stimulation. Eventually, a realization sets in. Most people don't want depth. They want comfort. They don't want truth. They want agreement. And once that realization hits, everything changes. Speaking honestly feels risky. Thinking differently feels isolating, and being real starts to feel lonely. So the person adapts. He talks less, shares less, explains less. Not because he has nothing to say, but because he knows most people won't understand anyway. This is where loneliness begins. Not the kind where you're physically alone, but the kind where you feel alone, even in a crowd, surrounded by people, yet disconnected from all of them. Because real connection isn't about proximity, it's about understanding, and deep thinkers rarely feel understood. But here's the truth most people miss. Isolation is not always suffering. Sometimes it's protection. An intelligent mind protects its energy, avoids unnecessary noise, and chooses peace over chaos. While others chase validation, he seeks clarity. While others fear being alone, he finds comfort in it. In solitude, the mind finally breathes. There are no distractions, no forced conversations, no pretending, just thoughts, ideas, and awareness. This is where deep thinking grows. But there's also a hidden cost. The more someone enjoys solitude, the harder it becomes to reconnect. Social interactions start to feel draining, small talk becomes exhausting, and meaningful emotional connections become rare. So walls are built, not to keep people out, but to protect what's inside. And slowly, people misunderstand him even more. They think he's arrogant, cold, or emotionless, when in reality, he feels everything more deeply than most. He notices what others ignore, processes what others avoid, and questions what others accept without thinking. That depth comes with a price. Because when you see the world clearly, you also see its flaws clearly. The fake behavior, the shallow relationships, the meaningless routines. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is why intelligent people often struggle with belonging. They don't fit into usual patterns. They don't follow trends blindly, don't seek approval just to feel included. But the real problem begins when someone tries to force themselves to be normal. When a deep thinker tries to fit into a shallow environment, he slowly loses himself. His thoughts become filtered, his voice becomes quieter, and his authenticity fades. And that loss is far greater than loneliness. So instead, he chooses isolation, not as a weakness, but as a decision. A decision to protect his mind, to stay true to his thinking, and to avoid becoming something he's not. But it doesn't mean he doesn't need people. Even the most intelligent minds crave connection. Not many connections, just real ones. One deep conversation is worth more than 100 shallow ones. And one person who truly understands is more valuable than a crowd that doesn't. And when that rare connection is finally found, everything changes. For the first time, there's no need to explain, no need to simplify, no need to hide depth. He can just exist as he is. So if you ever feel like you don't belong, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It might mean you're seeing the world more deeply than others. Yes, that path can feel lonely, but it's also powerful. Because while others stay on the surface, you explore the depths. While others react, you understand. Just remember, being alone doesn't mean you have to disconnect from life. Think deeply, but live fully. In the end, the goal is to find the ones who match your depth. Because even the most intelligent mind was never meant to be alone forever.